Hello guys, and welcome to this video. This is Richard Okere Jr. and in this training, this is about how to create offers that sell out. Okay, because in business and in your business, basically as an entrepreneur, what is very important is that you have offers that sell out well. When you create your product, then make a good offer around it, it sells out well. So how are you going to make that? How are you going to create that kind of offer that sell out? Okay, so that's what we are going to be treating. I'm going to be breaking down this into two videos. This is going to be two videos because there's a lot, so I don't want to keep it long. So two videos. I'll take the first section and then finish in the next video. All right, now one thing that you have to know is that great sales is about great offers, not product. Okay, you need to learn how to make great offers. Okay, you can have a great product, but then it's not packaged, you're not selling it with an amazing offer. You're not going to get a lot of sales for what you're doing. Okay, so what I'm going to be teaching you are the elements that you need to have in an offer so that it sells out well for you. Okay, number one is that you know who you are selling with. Okay, so if you've watched the previous videos, you would have heard me say talk about knowing your ideal clients, the video on knowing your ideal clients. So it's very important that you start with knowing the people who you are targeting, who you are going to sell your products to, who will get the most value from what you are selling. Okay, so that is very critical. That is the first one. Know who you are selling to. The second one is be clear about your outcome. So I may spend a little bit of time explaining this one. Okay, knowing your outcomes. You are selling an experience, not a service. You're selling an experience, not a product or a service. Okay, so whatever product that you're selling, think in terms of what are the experiences these people are going to go through and what is the exact outcome you want to bring to the table. Okay, these people are at the point of this problem. At the end of this program, or at the end of this experience, they would have learned this and this and this, and they would have become this and this and this. So you talk about emotional example, they will feel empowered and excited about their breakthrough. Emotionally, what's the feeling, what's the feeling that you want them to get by the time they finish your program? Physically, they've lost 3 pounds of weight, the tangible things that they can hold in their hand and say, yes, this is what I have gotten. Okay, I've gotten 5,000 subscribers to my email, I've gotten 5,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, I've gotten 20,000 views for my videos, I got 100 people to pay for my online course or to buy my book. That's something physical they can see and touch. Okay, financially saved at least 200k for their school fees. Okay, how much they have saved, how much they have earned, okay, how much they have lost. All right, okay, if there's anything, is there any benefits to losing money? I do not know. Okay, but financially saved at least 100k for their children's school fees. Okay, psychologically developed a better mindset about the money that attracts more of it. So these are examples. Okay, so what is the psychologically, what new thing are they going to learn? What are the mind shifts that they're going to get? Okay, these are what you have to put into the exact outcomes that you have to put into your program or your offer that you're making. Okay, be very clear about it. Number three is to give your product a benefit oriented name. All right, so this is an example. This is a workshop I did back in 2016, I think so, and this workshop was titled Winning with Your Book Workshop. Okay, just the name alone, because you have to know that people begin to experience the value of your offering just from the first contact, the first eye contact they make with it, the first time they get to know about it. So you will need to immediately start selling value, and giving them enough reasons to pay for what you are doing. Okay, so Winning with Your Book Workshop, that's the name. So think of a benefit oriented name that you're going to give with your product or service, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, so Stephanie Obi has course launch delivered, I think so. Yeah, online course launch delivered, CLD. Yeah, I think so. So, and that's the name. Okay, online course launch delivered, that's the name. Every name you need to give it a benefit oriented, that people, once they get to hear or see it, they immediately know that, wow, this is what I'm getting from this. So benefit oriented, don't just say business masterclass or entrepreneurship development masterclass, or benefit oriented name. All right. Number 4, what's the delivery mode? So this is what you have to be clear about. Is it going to be do it for me, or is it going to be show me to do it? Do it for me is mostly has to do with things about consulting. That is commodities, and consulting also commodities in terms of tangible physical stuff that you're selling, like shoes, handbag, clothing, and all those kind of things. Consulting, things like, you have to do website designing, you're doing book editing, you're doing copywriting. All those kind of things are stuff that have to do with consulting. All right, anything that you have to help that person do it yourself instead of teaching that person how to do it, or just teaching that person how to, but you have to be there to also help that person implement some things. That's consulting. Okay, so show me to do it. Show me to do it is things that have to do with teaching, passing your knowledge. So it has to be coaching, authoring, facilitating or training, speaking, mentoring. Okay, these are all coaching. You have group coaching, one-on-one coaching, authoring. You have online courses. You have even YouTube channel. You have information products and all those things. Those are facilitating. You have trainings, normal trainings, workshops. Speaking, you have you have been invited to speak online and offline. Mentoring, something that is deeper, long term, and these are all ways for you to deliver your product or service. So if you've seen the video on money magnets, of course you would have seen in more detail where I talked about some of these things. Okay, duration. How long will they experience your product or service? So this is how you determine how long they're going to go through your experience. So if it's a book, of course it's just once. They just get to read the book and that's it. If it's an online course, okay, it's something that probably you have to just create, put it somewhere, and they go take it. If it's an online course that runs an open-ended something, open online course, that is to say evergreen, an evergreen online course, that means it's always going to be there. You pay for it and the videos are there, you come and take it. Okay, or you want it closed, so that you start today, you end at this time. All right, and then we take a new batch, that kind of thing. So that is usually the duration. Whether it's a coaching program, a 3 months coaching program, 4 months, but one thing that you have to learn is that shorter is better. People don't want you to spend 1 year teaching them something you could have taught them in 1 month, because they would see you as a time waster. So it's very important that you try as much as possible to keep it short and still get people to achieve the result that you promised them. Okay, if it's possible to do it shorter, do it. Do not make it 1 year if it's not necessary. All right, so that is what you have to learn with your duration. All right, thank you very much. This is where this video ends. I'm going to continue in the next video. There are about 4 more things I'm going to talk about. Thank you very much, and be your God self.